I have no idea how this is gonna go. Let's fucking try it. Okay, so I don't know if this is gonna work, but you guys have been asking me for a while, like, to cook lunch with me, and I'm running around today busy. So I just moved my webcam to here and a light, but you can't see much. Maybe I'm gonna take the brand out. Can you hear me? Can you hear me and see me? Can you hear and see me? I'm gonna make, first of all, a couple of rules to cooking. Number one, obviously I already washed my hands because I'm already eating stuff. Number two, I always eat while I'm cooking. These are grapes, which has nothing to do with what I am cooking, but I'm a big eat while I'm cooking girl. I think I'm gonna make pasta. I think I'm gonna make a like tomato oil garlic pasta with pesto shrimp because I have this pesto sauce that I just bought from Trader Joe's. It's fucking bomb. And I love shrimp, so a little bit of protein, a little bit of veggies, a little bit of carbs. We'll see how that goes. But can anybody let me know if you guys can see and hear me? I put it on a ring light, but it's like so blown out. But then when I turned it off, you couldn't see me at all. So audio and video is key. Okay, great. So we'll start. If you guys want to see in my fridge right now, it's a fucking mess. This is inside of my fridge right now. We've got watermelon, mango, pineapple, carrots, mushrooms, spinach, broccoli, avocado. I moved the avocado to the fridge so when I get a lot so that they don't go bad, but usually you're supposed to keep them out. But for right now, I keep my tomatoes not in the fridge because tomatoes don't like to be kept in the fridge. I'm going to use two different kinds of tomatoes. These are grape tomatoes, and these are mini heirloom tomatoes because I like varieties of spice of life. Also, I'm going to grab some basil because I love basil. And I'm going to grab this pesto. This is the pesto that I use from Trader Joe's. It's fucking awesome. Y'all know I don't care about being vegan, but I don't like cheese. So I always like vegan pesto. And it's a kale, cashew, and basil pesto. And it is fucking bomb.com. I love Trader Joe's. And there's one walking distance to my place. So I really love Trader Joe's for that reason. I also don't use regular pasta. Typically, I use brown rice pasta, which looks like this. Just gives it a little extra flavor. Sometimes I use regular pasta, but today I'm going to use this fusilli brown rice pasta. I am wearing pants, by the way, which I don't know if you guys can see when I walk away because they're shorts, but I am. Okay, so we're going to put some, y'all can see me? We're going to put some boiling water on the stove, and that is going to get us started so that that pasta boils. I usually make enough for 2 meals because I am solo dolo, so I don't like to just cook for one person, one meal. So I'll probably make enough pasta for me to have today and either for tonight for dinner if I still feel like it, or tomorrow for lunch. Who knows if this is fun for you guys at all, but this is my everyday. I cook every day almost, except when I have to be on set, and then I bring food sometimes unless they have food. Sometimes I don't have food that I like. It's hard out here for a rock. Streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. Send them in while I'm cooking. I will get to those as well. I'm going to get a cutting board for y'all to see what I'm doing for the pasta, and then we will work on the shrimp afterwards. So for the pasta, I have already rinsed off my tomatoes, which sit on my counter. We're going to do, like I said, some mini heirlooms and some grape tomatoes, and I'm going to get some garlic. I'm going to press it in there, olive oil, salt, pepper, basil, and then I'm also going to have that pesto shrimp in the pasta, so it will be a whole fucking medley. These are the knives that I won on the Ellen DeGeneres show, so they're really good knives for the when she does her Christmas thing. Not sitting here trying to rep Ellen, but I cut these, by the way. Do you guys want to see what I'm doing? I wonder if this works. Maybe it does. Okay, y'all can now see this and not my face. I cut them in quarters because then it's the perfect size for pasta and they get nice and when you put them in a sauce, you can kind of like mush them up a lot easier. But like I said, we're gonna do some heirloom ones too, just so we have a whole variety. What's going on with you guys? What's up, Luke Walker, John Get Ben, RJ, PLD, John Mastrina, John Perillo, all of the people, all the people. I like these little mini cutting boards because I have a big wooden cutting board, but I find it to kind of be a pain in the ass. So I have these little ones, this little green one and the little blue one that I try to use unless I'm cutting a ton of stuff, like if I'm cooking for people. But when it's just for myself, I like to simply use something small. Also, salt and pepper is key in this. Did I already tell you all to put salt and pepper in there? I don't know that I did. I might cut these ones in little eighths because some of these heirloom tomatoes are so much bigger than the grape tomatoes. And I like my tomatoes to be of a more similar size. I'm talking like I'm some kind of fucking chef. Y'all know I'm not, but the majority of people who marry into my family are Italian. And so I did grow up cooking very Italian, which means a lot of oil and garlic and sauces and pastas and stuff like that. What pasta are you making? So I'm making that fusilli brown rice pasta. I'll show you guys again in a minute. But for the sauce, we're just going to do tomatoes, oil, garlic, olive oil. I already said olive oil, basil, salt, pepper, and then the pesto shrimp that we're going to make. We're going to put that in it, kind of mix it all together. So it'll almost be like a light pesto, but with this tomato oil base as well. And it's fucking delicious. It's going to be awesome. And I love shrimp. I get these bags of frozen shrimp from Trader Joe's that I'm obsessed with. They already come devined, which is awesome. So you don't have to do that. But there's still that other track on them. So I always, like, I don't even know what the words for this is, but I always like devine the other part. Okay, this should be enough tomatoes. I'm going to put them in a bowl so y'all can see what we do. By we, I mean me, not Rick Zamoras. What's up? What's up? I'll come back up to here so you guys know I'm still here. It gets all white and shit. What do you guys think about my new hair? It's kind of the same as usual, but just a bit more blonde. I am loving being as icy and blonde as possible. Recently, I'm obsessed with my hairdresser, Bree. I don't know if hairdresser, whatever you call it. She's fucking amazing. She's an artiste. Okay, so all the tomatoes in the bowl. Let's get some garlic going up in this bitch. So when I smash the tomatoes, I can also smash the garlic in with it. I'm going to do a garlic press so that the tomatoes can get, the garlic can get really small. Let's see. Gwen Stefani blonde looks nice. I was talking to my hairdresser about her actually. I think she uses a Q-tip every 2 weeks to get every single root. It's kind of fucking wild, child. It's expensive to be a blonde. Who knew? Not me. Let's go to the Streamlabs while I'm doing this actually and see what's going on over there. Streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar. Show up to support. Let's see. Today is the 14th. We've got fake Lloyd Nance who says, "What's cooking, Rox? But are you really fake Lloyd Nance or are you real Lloyd Nance? How are we supposed to know? Or has Lloyd Nance been the fake one the whole time? No way. What's cooking? Good looking." John Lastrina says, "Hey, bud." What's up, John Lastrina family? Today marks 5 years since The Fate of the Furious was released in theaters. Happy birthday. #family. Legit. Glenn sent in love to my family, which I appreciate. Be most excellent. He says, Chag Pesach Sameach. And happy Easter to everybody celebrating. Yes, tomorrow I'm going to do Passover with Gary and Papo. And he also says he hopes that we feel loved and seen and everyone who's battling. Thanks for doing so. Winner, winner, chicken dinner and all that good stuff. Thank you to Glenn. Do y'all own a garlic press or not? It is, to me, the most essential kitchen utensil. You can't not own a garlic press because it just, when you're making sauces, if you are sauteing your garlic, you want to chop it up nice and dice it small. But if you are putting garlic in a sauce otherwise, you've got to have a garlic press. If you don't know what that is, I will show you in a second. And I'm telling you, this new Trader Joe's, I don't know if it's new to them, it's new to me. Their pesto to me is like key essential pesto. It is so fucking good. It's not that heavy because it doesn't have cheese in it. But a lot of pestos that don't have, even things that don't have cheese in it, it will still taste like cheese because cheese supplements or whatever, or cheese, whatever the nut cheese thing is. This doesn't taste like that. It just tastes like fucking delicious pesto. And it is so wildly good. I love Trader Joe's. Has all different options for all different diets. Okay, hold on. We are going to use this garlic press. Here's the garlic press that I have. It's just a simple one from Target. Y'all know that I'm a big Target girl. I'll push this down so y'all can see again. Here's our bowl. We're going to do these one at a time so we can get the most bang for our buck, the most juice for the squeeze. Because this isn't a fancy ass garlic press, it doesn't give you everything. So I use the knife, scrape it, open up. Then I kind of use this extra to push down the other ones, you know, create less space. See what I got going on next to me. These are my vitamins. Why they're on the counter is beyond me. Behind me are those Solo cups that we use to take shots on the World Girls because they have each of our colors, and y'all know I'm a germaphobe, so I do not like to not know which cup is mine. Great, that's 3 of them, and I'm going to do a 4th one because I love things extremely garlic. Also, I have heard that garlic is one of the best ways to not get sick. Also, there's so much extra in the top still. So that is 4 cloves of garlic, but over 2 different meals, so 2 per bowl that we are doing. You guys are coming back up here. I'm going to get a fork, and I'm going to be the ultimate smasher. So I'm just pushing all of this, like smashing it all together. Hi to all of you guys. Fruit salad. No, I do have enough fruit in the fridge to do a fruit salad, though. When I go grocery shopping, the majority of what I get is meat, fruit, and vegetables. And always I have pasta in the house because I'm a big pasta girl. And I try to do a loaf of bread every time too, because you need that shit. All right, so put this together. I'm gonna smash a little more. I'm gonna put some olive oil in here. Let's see what we got. I switch up my kinds of olive oil I use all the time. This is just a random one from Amazon, but the one in there that I have that I like better. I just don't like to open it until I finish this one. This one I ordered in a pinch. The other one is from Trader Joe's. It's Spanish olive oil, I believe, in there. This one is just a regular extra virgin olive oil. I'm not going to put the basil in yet because I haven't chopped it up. I'm going to do some salt and pepper, and then we're going to add the pasta in because the water is boiling. Okay. Salt and pepper to taste, obviously. Shout out to you guys. Thanks for checking out my cartoon. What you talking about, Joseph? Hi to everybody. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you guys. Send in those streamlabs, streamlabs.com/RoxyStryer so I can check those every few minutes. The last one coming in from Stephen Summers, who says, Happy Easter, Passover, and Ramadan to everyone who celebrates. Hope your lunch is good. Thank you. I appreciate you. When is Ramadan? I don't know. And I like to learn. All right, we're going to go and do the pasta now, and then we're going to do the shrimp. Sometimes I measure out my pasta in a bowl, and sometimes I say fuck it, and I just eye it. Can you tell what kind of day today is going to be? It's going to be a fuck it, we're eyeing it day. Great. I think we did a really good job eyeing it, y'all. Okay, turn that on high, and then we are getting the shrimp. Okay, so this is what the bag looks like that I like to get. These raw shrimp, peeled, divine, tail on from Trader Joe's. Then when I go through half the bag, and I put it in this Ziploc bag, and I usually just write the date on it to know when I did it. Frozen shrimp will stay good for a while, but just in case you're kind of somebody who keeps a lot of stuff in the freezer. So I will probably, I like 7 pieces per bowl, so I'll probably do 14 pieces of shrimp right now, which will probably take up this whole thing. In order to defrost it, what I do is I just put it in a cup like this. I'll put the 14 pieces I want, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, perfectly 14 actually. So I'm going to put this back in the bag. Watch that. And I'm going to put warm water in here. Not too hot so that it cooks it, but just warm water so it defrosts it. And we'll let it sit for a second. If you guys can see what I'm doing. I got to get that water a little bit warmer. But you'll see they're in here with it. If I was defrosting something like chicken or anything else, I obviously wouldn't just put it exactly in the water, but with shrimp, because it's a water thing, you can just put it right in the water and defrost. It's almost done Ramadan. Oh, Trader Joe's is hella expensive, says Chris Braxton. In LA, Trader Joe's is one of the least expensive grocery stores. Gelson's is expensive. Whole Foods is expensive. But Trader Joe's is very reasonably priced, at least out here, for what the grocery stores out here are. Yeah, it's like priced the same as like Vons, Ralph's, any of those, but with better quality products. Okay, we'll let those sit for a second. While we are doing that, we will just wash our hands and work on our basil. Okay. All right. So, chop in basil. I usually do about, what I don't like about Trader Joe's though is that when you get your basil there, it comes in this massive thing. I'm just one person, so I always have to throw out basil because I can never use all of it. I'm probably going to do about 4 pieces here. I used to keep a basil plant, but I went through basil faster than the plant would grow it. So that was a bummer. 1, 2, 3, 4. Putting this cup away. A lot of people tear their basil. I like it a little smaller than that. So I'll put this down. So we are going to cut our basil. I usually kind of twist it up into a little circle like this and then go like this. And cut in little pieces so you can cut it all at once. I want to get it away from that garlic. What's going on with you guys? How is your Thursday? Who's going to be watching or listening to our podcast dropping on 4/20? Any of you guys going to be listening to Bitch Out of Water? We're so excited about it. We're editing the episodes right now. Our world turn has been such a massive help for that. We're so grateful to Sophia. This is what this is looking like right now. So we're going to toss this in there. If you don't feel like fucking with the pesto or anything along those lines, this is a perfect way to just have a nice light tomato sauce. Put a little more oil in it. And it's just tomatoes, oil, garlic, salt, pepper, basil. I'm going to do a dab more of oil in there. But I'm not going to do too much because I still have oil that I'm going to be putting in with the shrimp to cook the shrimp. I'm probably going to do a little lemon on that shrimp too, just to keep it nice and light. Okay, so this is now done. We're trying it. Fucking delicious. Oh, it's so light and good. Now we're coming back here and seeing what we have to do with the shrimp. Okay, so again, I don't know if this is what like fucking pro people do or not, but I get freaked out by shrimp. If you're like me, you do too. So even though it already says that it's deveined, it's divine. I take the tails off like that. I just pinch them right off, pinch off the tails. And then what I do, even though they've been deveined, is on the front part, there's still that like little vein. So I still go through and I cut out the vein. I don't know. You guys tell me. You might know more than I do here. Is that legit to do? Why does it already say deveined, but there's still that, you guys know what I'm talking about, that thin vein at the front, the thin blue vein. I know it's not the poop track because that's in the back, but this thin blue vein that I don't like, I just cut it right the fuck out. Y'all know? I eat the tails, said Redford. Wow. You eat the hard tails? That's interesting. That's wild. I never heard of anybody doing that. Anybody else? How old is that shrimp? I just bought the shrimp yesterday or 2 days ago, but it's frozen shrimp, so it doesn't really matter. I keep frozen shrimp for up to 6 months, but it never lasts me that long because I eat so much frozen shrimp. It's insane. I go through a lot of shrimp, a lot of shrimp. I'm just not a seafood guy in general. I think that this what I'm making right now actually works best with chicken. If you do a chicken pesto, but I don't have any chicken. I do have some frozen, but I didn't want to defrost that because it takes a lot longer than the shrimp. But chicken pesto with this tomato sauce, I think is the best. I've been eating a lot of chicken though recently. And I always, when I go, I always get steaks, chicken, and shrimp. And because the shrimp is frozen, I always get to the shrimp last because it lasts the longest. I always do the steaks first because that's my fucking favorite, as I'm sure you guys guessed. Motherfucking TurboTaxers fuck me with these 1099s having to pay extra for the self-employed stuff. Yeah, me too. Being 1099 is such a bitch. I can't even fucking do TurboTax, Jake, because of all of my different ways that money comes through that I have to fucking have a full-blown accountant. It's like so shitty because I know they do a lot of work, but you still have to do all the work to give it to the accountant. It's not like I don't have to fucking go through all the taxes in order to do the taxes. So frustrating. Cooking seems to bring out the Boston accent, says ZB. Is that true? I think it's just because I don't sleep at all anymore, and my voice is tired, and the accent gets stronger and stronger, and I get weaker and weaker. But that is quite all right. Sometimes it's okay to be a little bit of a weaker version of yourself. I'm going to check on the pasta in a minute here after I get the tails and these fake veins off of all the shrimp. I'm sure some of you watching are like, why are you deveining the already deveined shrimp? I don't fucking know. It just makes me feel safer with it. I don't know. I always wonder why the restaurants left the hardtail on, but then I see the chef eat it too, and it's like crunchy shrimp flavored shell. Yeah, I don't do it crunchy though, and especially in pasta. I'm going to cut up the shrimp in little quarters to throw them with the pasta because I don't like the full shrimps in there with it. I like to kind of like have it all be bite-sized. I'm a big fan of chopping things, so that is me. Just don't pay them, problem solved. You can't just not pay them. That's fucked up to not pay somebody for their work. Come on now. Y'all know. And we have to have a different accountant for fucking World Girls too. That's like, oh boy. I should just get one accountant for everything. But we use Dee's accountant for the World Girls because mine is still in Massachusetts, which is bizarro within itself. I always put the tails down the garbage disposal. What about you guys? Any garbage disposal tail people here? I don't know. I have a really good garbage disposal that's a beast, so I feel comfortable doing that. But my old garbage disposal was not a beast, so I used to put them in the trash, and then you have to take out the trash immediately because y'all don't want shrimp sitting in there. Because that fucking nasty. All right, let's check on this pasta to make sure we don't overcook it. Brown rice pasta cooks a lot a lot faster than regular pasta. So you don't want to overcook it. BRB, homie G's. Let's check it out. Oh yeah, that baby's done. Okay, so for brown rice pasta, what you want to do is you want to take it off the stove and then you want to rinse it actually in cold water. So none of the like, I don't know what it's called, film or something, the whatever around the brown rice pasta. You want to just make sure that you're taking it off and then rinsing it with some colder water. But the pasta will get hot again because we'll put it in the sauce and heat it in the pan. Okay, now we're gonna let that pasta sit. Sorry, I can't show you everything. Right now I'm gonna cut these shrimps in quarters so that we can cook this on the stove top. What's going on with you guys? Jake, you gotta bounce. What? During this riveting pasta creation, but how will you know how it ends? What's going on with you guys in the Streamlabs? Streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. Nothing's going on with you guys. All right. Nothing's going on, then nothing's going on. I want to talk about all the Warner Brothers stuff today, but I will do that tomorrow. I'm going to be talking about it on Only Stupid Answers, and I'm going to be talking about it on this show. I'm going to do a Friday show as well here. So I will be talking about that. But today I have a meeting with the World Girls in 10 minutes. That means I better hustle my bustle. And that took precedent. Sometimes there's just not enough hours in the day to get everything done that you want to get done. And honestly, when I say sometimes, I mean every day. I'm doing a punch up on my my Hanukkah script right now. And it's like, and I'm also working on this thing with Winston still. And there's so many things that you do that are like your passion projects that you hope turn into your careers. But it's like, where do you fit those in when you have so many other obligations? It's just very fucking difficult. Okay. So now we're going to take this. No, I want a bigger pan. We're going to do this pan. Okay. No, I want Roxy deciding what pan to use. It's difficult for anybody, but especially juice. No, that didn't make sense. I'm going to put it on medium heat, and I'm going to tilt you guys over to that. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we are going to get a lemon, and we are going to see if I already have half of a lemon. No. We're going to get a lemon, and we're going to cut it in half. We're going to use a different knife than we used to cut the shrimp because we're going to keep half the lemon for later. All right. And then we're going to put some oil in this pan. I already have that over here. I'm going to add the shrimp, salt and pepper, and some of the lemon. And then I'm going to put the pesto right the fuck on top of it. And then the rest of the sauce. All right. I'll show you guys in a second. Took out the seeds of the lemon. One of them went flying. Okay. You have officially been lemoned. What's going on with y'all? Very fucking quiet today. He said, hi, Winston. Are you here, Winston, honey? We're making lunch. What'd you eat? Do you guys know that Winston and his girlfriend switch off cooking each other dinner? How fucking cute is that? Me and my boyfriend switch off cooking each other dinner too. It's so fun. Just really a jolly old time. Okay, stewbuzz.com/Roxy Stryer. What y'all got? Tell me what you got. Little mama, tell me what you got. Sade. It's Glenn Caesar. He's saying, oh, you had an interesting meditation. I'll read that more later. I can't read in the middle of the stream fully, but he's seeing and feeling and perceiving the yellow and green colored energies. Remember to say to yourself, you're kind, you're caring, you're full of unique, good people, inspirations. Yay, a cooking stream, says Tommy. Okay, so we're going to make sure that this is going well in here, the shrimp. Okay, so pesto as needed, but again, for those of you guys just tuning in, I found this Trader Joe's pesto that is fucking awesome. Hold on. Let's see if I can attach you guys to this bowl instead. Maybe that's better. Yeah. So this is the Trader Joe's this is Trader Joe's pesto that I love. It's vegan, which is good for me because y'all know I fucking can't stand cheese and it makes me sick. So I usually use about like 2 scoops of this, if that helps anybody. I'll show you guys and I'll put it on top of that. My hands are all slippery, so I need to use this in order to open it. Hold on. The shrimp is cooking in there. So I'll just take a spoon and kind of do, oh, that's not where the camera is. That's where the computer is. 2 scoops of that. I'll throw it on top of that shrimp. And then we're going to put that pasta mix, this tomato, basil, garlic, oil, salt, and pepper. Once the shrimp fully cooks, we'll put it in there. We'll kind of stir everything all together. And then we'll throw the pasta in there so it heats back up. And then we will be good to go. all good in the kitchen as it should be. You guys pesto fans? I didn't grow up really having a lot of pesto, but then I became a pesto person. I think I could have just done 1 scoop instead of 2, but luckily I like pesto, so we should be good. Let's see what's going on with you guys. I'll bring you with me. Really steady cam rocks. Cheese makes me sick, but I still have it, says Greg. I hear you. Damn, sounds good now. I could say, hi, Winston, babe. Love you, honey. Okay, let's go into the Streamlabs and see what else Glenn was saying. Be you, fly free, today, tomorrow, and beyond, like to infinity. Inspiration, ultimate treasure. Y'all know the deal. Glenn's saying all the nice things in there. Shout out to everybody else watching right now. I wish I could bring you guys closer with me, but I don't know how. So you'll stay on the bowl for now. Y'all chilling on the bowl like a villain. On medium heat, the shrimp is cooked. I will show it to you guys as best as I can. Okay. I can do this, Rox. Let's move the computer and the... Just don't get anything wet, Roxy. Look, I'm a very professional. Clearly, I do a lot of cooking streams. So many of them. Let's see if you guys can see. If I lift this, you guys see what's going on in here? Oh, I can move this too. This is what the pasta was in. So now we've got this in here. We're going to throw these tomato oil, garlic, basil, which is already basil in the pesto, but I'm a big basil girl. We're putting it in here. We're mixing it all together. Just heating up those tomatoes really quick. We're not trying to really cook them. Just trying to make everything nice and warm. Let me move this to show you guys. It doesn't look as pretty when you're looking at it, but it is. So that's the shrimp, the tomatoes, the pesto, the oil, the garlic, the salt, the pepper, the basil. And now we're going to throw our pasta in there to heat that motherfucker up. Are we sharing one of Roxy's bowls? Yeah, 1 for me and 1 for you guys. Kind of like how you leave 1 for Elijah. That's a Jewish thing. And then if it needs more oil or anything to be a better sauce, then we will do that. We're going to spoon it all together. Put it on low heat so it doesn't cook the pasta anymore. We just want it to warm it up a little bit instead of having cold pasta. I'm not a big pasta salad girl. I always prefer hot pasta to cold pasta. What about you guys? You hot pasta bitches, cold pasta bitches, not bitches at all. Bitches out of water coming to you on 420. That's right, baby. This looks good. We'll top it off with a little bit more olive oil. I'm a big olive oil girl. Just a capful. And then we will turn the stove off. I'll show you guys what we are working with. And we will plate it. If you're serving people, then you might want to save the basil till you're plating it to put it on top to look all cute. But I ain't trying to look cute for myself. Yum. This gonna be fucking delicious. Anybody jealous of my lunch? And 2 minutes I have to go talk to the World Girls. So send in any last minute Streamlabs so I can get to those. And then I will eat my lunch with the World Girls. This stream didn't say come eat your lunch with me. It said come cook with me. I'm a woman of my word. Oh, Jake, did you stay, honey? I was just kidding. Go do what you have to do for your tax season. Fucking tax season. Ryan Nilsson. Oh, you thought I was going to talk DC. I know. I said I was. Maybe I'll do a stream tonight instead of tomorrow because I want to talk DC, but I had to cook. I didn't have time. I'm not able to fully talk DC. I have to look through everything right now. And then I have World Girls, and then I'm going to do DC tomorrow, or maybe I'll do it after tonight. Y'all want me to do a tonight stream? Let's see. Thoughts on DC news today in relation to the delayed Flash movie. We don't talk about it, son. No. Yeah, they're in fucking hot water right now. I mean, we will see. I will develop all my further opinions, the ones that I feel like I can say on air, the ones that hold everybody equally accountable. Wow, this lighting is ideal. Really good stream rocks. Really stellar. I'm moving out of my kitchen into my table. I actually used to stream off of this table. Y'all remember that? See, like, why can you see me now? Why is the kitchen a void? What do you guys think? I said we don't talk about Bruno or Ezra. And Steven says, but we really should. I know. I mean, there's the Ezra of it all. And we're just talking about Warner. If we're just talking about Ezra and Warner Brothers, it's like, wow. Between Ezra and Johnny and Amber and JK and the Catherine Water or whatever, who used to be the star of Fantastic Beasts, but got in that fight with JK and yo. Anyway, much love, my friends. Checking in with any last minute shout outs, questions, comments, concerns. Glenn thanked me for the cooking stream. What's your favorite meal to cook? I love making a steak. I love bruschetta. I love making all different pastas. I love making bolognese. I do a good bolognese. I love to bake also. All right, friends, that's it for now. I'll talk more Warner Brothers either tonight or later tomorrow. You guys let me know in the comments. Oh yeah, Ray Fisher. There's a lot. It's a lot, WB. Wish us luck. We are interviewing a bunch of interns for World Girls today in an hour. That's why we're meeting right now, because we are running out of time with Sophia, which is devastating. We love her so much, but we got to bring on those summer interns. So we got interviews. We'll keep you guys posted how they go. So much love to all you guys. Stay safe, stay sane. Put down the toilet seat and lid. We don't want this buffoons. Don't tremble the Holocaust. Just for all the people who lost their lives due to excessive force. Try cooking yourself. Anybody want to try this recipe? I know it's kind of all over the place, but this is fucking bomb. Like bomb.com. Delicious. And as you saw, not that long to make. All right, much love, friends. Stay safe, stay sane. Later.